channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do, alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? So, collective, let me get these downloads out the way before we get into the nitty gritty of this situation, because I got like 2% on my iPad. I know I should have charged it, but hey. Now, when it comes to the title of this read, right, you evidently have someone that was trying to do something to you, okay? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the case may be. But like I always say, Big G, okay, the thing about Big G, he sees and hears it all, okay? So the plan when it comes to your enemies, he knows about it. And your ancestors and Big G is not happy about it, okay? Me saying your ancestors wanted back in blood, this can even be your own family that was out to, come towards you or cause any type of disruptions in your life, right? It's like the moment you handed something over to Big G, it was like consider it handled. It's like bet. You know what I'm saying? Um, so here's the thing. The song that I was getting was the Fugees' Ready or Not, right? You know how with Lauryn Hill, she's like, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide, I'm gonna find you. So it's like the karma that's about to come back to these people, they can't hide, they can't run from it, like it's already set into play, right? So when I had seen that the song was by the Fugees, I don't know why it made me think of the word fugitive, right? Because when I looked at the song lyrics, it says it's a declaration of dominance in the '90s hip hop scene. What is it? Critiquing misogyny and gangster fakes while referencing resilience through imagery of Haitian refugees and um, figures like Muhammad Ali, okay? Somebody's last name could be Muhammad. Haitian can be significant here, okay? But somebody feels like you dominate everything that you do, right? And I feel like this is what could be making you a threat, all right? Somebody can't handle the fact that you're just a jack of all trades. You're good at whatever the fuck your God-given gifts are, right? So when you look up the word fugitive, it's a person who has escaped from a place or is in hiding, especially to avoid arrest or persecution, right? So here's the thing. This could be somebody who wanted you to be behind bars. They wish bad on you. You know what I'm saying? They did not want things to fall through for you. And it's very much so giving hater. Okay? It's very much so getting hater because it's like, damn, you know, I feel like it went from people admiring you and whatever it is that you do, and maybe because maybe these people can't sit with you no more. Maybe you just don't want to rock with them or you don't want to deal with them anymore. This is when that admiration turns into, people that end up being envious of you, right? It's like first they love everything that you do when they see that they cannot implement or copy the things that you do. It's kind of sad the lengths that people will go in order to try and mimic your life or try and take away what is destined for you, okay? Somebody, it's like you have a certain destiny here. Somebody's name could be Destiny. So it's like, regardless, collective, regardless of what anybody tries to do when it comes to what is destined for you, it's not going to work. If anything, it's just going to help you be and get into a better place because a lot of people are getting revealed right now. Okay, when it comes to their tactics and the things that they have been doing in order to keep opportunities from you, right? So don't trip on your dip. I'm trying to tell you, look at the bottom of the deck. It says death. I'm trying to angle it so the light ain't all up in y'all face. I don't know. Bear with me, y'all. But death is at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of stuff is finna come to an end. What's that song I'm hearing? Wish death upon me, have mercy on my soul. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Is that 50 Cent? I think it is. And you know how like 50 Cent and T.I. is like going at it right now? It's so crazy. T.I.'s clapback was like, oh damn, posted up with the family and shit. It's like, listen, people don't play about you. Okay? People don't play about you. And it's so crazy how some people can have all the money in the world and things like that and just still be unhappy. Like, still be a miserable soul. Like, this is people that have more than you, collective, but they feel a way about the little bit that they see that you got. That's the crazy part. That's really crazy. But, anywho, hold on. Let me just. Yeah, I had to get somebody from out the chat because, child, take that somewhere else. Anywho, and here's the thing too, because somebody in the chat said, "Are you gay?" I don't know why. Listen, I love gay people, okay, but why it made me think of, you remember? It made me think of, y'all remember that when that African reporter was reporting that, I think it was like a gay woman or a gay dude, something, it was something, and he was like, "So, why are you gay?" I don't know why that shit just came to mind. He didn't waste no time. He was like, "Yes, introduce it with the whoop." He started the interview like, "So, why are you gay?" Oh my God. Listen, if you are gay, who cares? You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of my followers here, y'all comfortable in the skin that y'all in, okay? So you're able to laugh at people that have questions about shit that they just merely don't understand about how you live your motherfucking life. Okay? And maybe that could be the thing too. Like maybe you got family members who feel a certain type of way because you're gay, right? Like, why are you doing all this shit to try and change your view or try and beat information into you for you to change and shit like that? And it's just, again, it's just crazy how like some people are not accepted into their families because of their preference when it comes to how they choose to live their life or how they choose to get down in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Lord, the things people would do to try and like this would be these are the type of people that would literally pray to God that like they hope that it's a phase or they hope that you get saved or something like that. I mean, like, God don't judge us, okay? He don't judge us. He knew how we was gonna be walking this walk of life before we got here. And by you choosing to walk in your truth, as far as what you're comfortable in, it's only going to expose people whose heart ain't right. Because that's what he really gonna check at the end of the day when you get to go into them pearly gates and you in that line. And it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, how your heart space? What's your heart space looking like? Okay? It made me, it's like, yeah, somebody has been trying to get away because it made me think of it. You know, the clowns. Somebody could like clowns here. That can be significant. Maybe somebody was clowning you. That can be significant as well. But you remember, I think it was either It One or Welcome to Derry. I think it was Welcome to Derry or something like that. When they went back to Derry, once they like grew up and got older. If you remember in the beginning of that movie when it was two gay couples at the fair, right? And he won something. He won like this big bear, I don't know, something. He ended up giving it to the kid. And then him and his boyfriend had like a cyborg conversation and he kissed him, right? But it was some bothered ass dudes that was just watching them, you know what I'm saying, and felt the need to confront them because of how they chose to express their love towards each other, and literally beat them up and threw one of the gay couples over the damn what was it? It was like over the bridge. It's like it's just so crazy how it bothers people with how you choose to live your life. Like not knowing that they end up fucking their own life over being so concerned about somebody else's. Like, let me see, y'all. All right, so let's tap in with y'all to see what's going on and where y'all at when it comes to y'all soul's journey. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Ooh, perseverance. Okay. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. Try again. Okay, somebody's name could be Aaliyah. Or somebody's name could start with an A. Because you know she got like a double A. Somebody's name could be Aaron. I don't know why he's making me think of that. Key and Peele skit. He was like Ron. Somebody's name could be Aaron, like they spell it Aaron. But perseverance, okay? Despite the naysayers, despite whoever was trying to throw wrenches in your pathway collective, you getting through it. And I love to see that, okay? It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, all right? I like the fact that even with that energy, it's like you're not putting power into anybody else's hands when it comes to the things that you want to do and get from this life. Okay? You're not doing it. It's like, so what? If you don't want to love me, you don't want to care for me, you don't want to support me, you don't want to show up, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That don't change my goal. That don't change my plan. Okay? So I love it off the top. Even with this purple here, it made me think that like, a lot of y'all are just listening to y'all intuition. You know, like again, if it's people projecting and trying to talk down on the things that you want to do, it's like it's going in one ear and out the other. Some of y'all can be into music as well, because instantly it made me think of Sister Act. Yeah, Sister Act. You remember when Lauryn Hill, and Lauryn Hill can be significant here because the Fuji song and her being in that movie. Somebody going to be an actor. Somebody could be a singer. Somebody's name could be Lauren. Okay. But it's like when her mother was so against her wanting to sing, all because she's witnessed how her dad or whatever went towards his dreams and didn't fall through, or whatever the case may be. And this could be a mother figure, okay? This can be your own sister that could feel this way, or that could have done things to try and throw those wrenches into your journey, into your path, and her saying, like, basically singing is not going to pay the bills and shit like that, or whatever. But it's so crazy when you think about it, because nothing is new under the sun, right? Imagine if Beyonce's parents was like that. What are you singing for? You need to finish, you know what I'm saying? Not as if you can't do both, as if you can't sing and still do schoolwork, or whatever the case may be. Like, imagine there would be no Beyonce if she had a mom like Lauryn Hill's mom in Sister Act. You know what I'm saying? What if Michael Jackson's parents was like that? And it's so crazy because the very same people who are against like artists don't understand how there's a lane for everybody. There's a lane for everybody. They got a favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? So to say that it does not, I don't know. I don't know why people downplay creatives. Okay, somebody here could be a creative, But there's an audience for everyone. Just because, you know what I'm saying, that person don't want to be a part of your audience don't mean that it ain't other people who do, collective. That's your God-given gift. So when it comes to Big G, it's like, how dare you tell my child that what they're good at is not going to take them anywhere. And listen, Big G loved making an example out of people. He loved making an example out of people. It'd be like, Usher, watch this. He like, oh yeah, all right, bet. Let me show you. All it takes is for you to step into your purpose, for you to set them boundaries up, for you to actually go out there and do it, collective. And with perseverance, I feel and I see that y'all are doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had your mind set on this since your mind been set on it. Okay? Surrender. I'm telling you, it's like as soon as you handed something over to Big G, he was like, bet. You want me to get rid of the problem? Cool. All you gotta do is ask me. All you gotta do is ask me. Okay? It says, I can release my need to control. And I feel like you had a lot of people, a lot of controlling people in your fucking life. Like, whether they was trying to control you on the here on the physical, or they were trying to control you spiritually in order to try and make you make wrong decisions and to have certain things come into your life. Because like the feeling that I was getting from this shit, this is somebody who is very pressed by you. And it could very much so be a family member. I strongly feel like it's a family member. Maybe not for some of y'all, but for the majority, I do feel like it's a family member. Okay? And it could be a parent too. It's just like somebody that feels a way about you not being under their wing anymore. Like them not being able to control what time you come in, when you eat, what you supposed to be doing, how you need to talk, how you need to dress, how you need. And it's just like once you get old enough to a point to where like you don't have to technically listen to that type of person, you know, it could be hard for some people to accept the fact that like this is my life and this is how I want to live it. Trust me, I know from my own experience. Like I'm the youngest, but motherfuckers always I don't know if they still look at me because I have a baby face. I'm 32. Okay? But I still have a baby face. Like my clients used to always think that I was like still in my early 20s. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. I hope I still got that gene in my 40s. But it's hard being grown with a baby face, okay? And you the youngest on top of that, because I feel like motherfuckers just feel like it's just so crazy, even with how independent I am when it came to like me getting shit. Like I done got all of my cars. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I need, I've worked hard. I purchased. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never like had my hand out being so reliant on like, can you do this for me? Can you make this happen? No, I got my ass up. I hustled and I went and got it. But it's so crazy how like when people still see you in a certain light, it's like they will make it you seem as though like, oh, you're coddled and shit like that just because you're the youngest, just because you have that title of the youngest. But then when I look at shit, I'm like, no, I actually worked hard for everything that I fucking got. Like I'm not some silver spoon ass person. You know what I'm saying? And the things that do be given to me or whatever the case may be, is merely a reflection of the energy that I put out. So some of y'all could be struggling with that too, as far as like people seeing the fact that like you are an adult now. Okay? Hey Slay. I am feeling better. Thank you so much, y'all. Them wisdom tooth. I'm telling y'all, I really feel like they done snatched a saber tooth out of my damn jaw. I was just like, what the hell? Like, the lady was tapping my forehead. She was like, focus on the forehead. No, you all in my damn mouth. How am I supposed to be focusing on these damn taps that you doing on my forehead so I ain't got to tense up? I have hated the dentist since I was young. was laughing. And then I'm like, y'all are a little bit too comfortable because they all drilling in my mouth and shit, and they talking. They like, yeah. So have you been watching the ice skating Olympics and stuff? I'm like, hello. I'm over here. I'm over here in pain, or you know what I'm saying? And y'all want to talk about the ice Olympics. But I had a black dentist. She was hella cool though. But anywho, Courage came out here, okay? And this is the thing, collective. This is the thing. You hold something that a lot of people are scared to do. Okay, it says, Courage, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Like, no matter whatever it is that you want to do, like, yeah, you leaving a lot of people in regret because I'm telling you, Big G is about to show these people, like, you should have been on the bandwagon with Collective before you started to judge them, before you started to intentionally block them. What you should have been doing is backing Collective up, because where Big G finna catapult you into, it's gonna be into a space where people gonna be like, damn, I wish I didn't go on the side of the motherfuckers that did not believe in Collective. I wish I would have believed in Collective. I wish I would have supported. I wish I would have loved on Collective. I wish I would have. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish. Look, y'all gonna be, they gonna be Ray J in this motherfucker. Okay? If I had one wish. But for real, Collective, that's how it be, you know? That's how it be. It's like, even though you took a couple, and listen, what's the win without a couple of L's in the mix? You gotta have a couple of L's, and it's all in how you look at it. You could be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You see somebody else, I won, and you feeling like I lost, okay? But you can change the project, how you see it, right? And take it as a lesson. And once you took it as a lesson and you realized whatever, however you was moving or whatever you was doing, or you putting your power in other people's hands when it comes to how you choose to live your life, once you realize that that was a sense of having other people have a control over you, and you surrendered to Big G and was just like, listen, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to live my life. I'm going to do the footwork. And I just pray that you back me up, because Big G going to back you up. He going to back you up. It's the reason why he implanted those dreams, them goals, them visions into your life. It's the reason. And can't nobody take that shit away from you. It's so funny because I'm looking at my lock, right? I'm looking at my lock, and it got the little antenna. Why it made me think of plankton? You could be somebody like SpongeBob, you know what I'm saying? You got a great personality, you very giggly, you know what I'm saying? You show up to work and do what and listen, that's what he loved to do. He loved to make Krabby Patties. Okay, you love to do something. But when you have people that are in competition with you, they're gonna always trying to figure out what your motherfucking secret recipe is. We never even knew what the goddamn secret recipe was. But here's the thing, because when I really think about it, what attracts people to you, Collective, your secret recipe, and everybody has it. Everybody has their own. Is the way you show up and you do what you love to do. For all we know, SpongeBob could have been the damn secret recipe. A motherfucker that loved to come to work, that loved what he did, no matter rain, sleet, snow. Because you remember when he was delivering that goddamn pizza? The weather was crazy. Okay, the Krusty Krab pizza. I I just came across this one dude Instagram. He be doing SpongeBob impersonations. I'm like, yes, instant follow. Oh my god! But listen, sometimes it's not an actual ingredient. Sometimes it's just the person that brings the people in, that gets the people going. Some people are so used to thinking that it's tangible shit that makes you who you are. No, it's your spirit. It's your aura that brings these things to you. Everything is energy. Everything is a frequency. And that's what people don't understand. It's like when you love who you are, when you love what you do, when you love the when you love who loves you, it attracts more of that into your life. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't your cup of tea, go find one that is. Instead of trying to control people who are naturally, authentically themselves in order to fit into uh, an assumption of a box that people have created for you. Fuck that. On the real. It's people that's working jobs that they fucking hate. And they wonder why they're miserable, they're angry, they're stressed. It's because you're not operating in your purpose. You're not operating in your purpose. Lord, I don't know why it's making me think of this one time when I was going to get my nails done at my niece's house, and it was like street cleaning or something like that. And I was on the side where the street cleaning was, but when they came, I was gonna like move my car, but I was trying to find parking. I was like trying to see who was gonna move their car or whatever. And I was sitting in the car and I seen this lady, like this one lady first came, the parking enforcement, so she had got her car or whatever. So I had opened the door, I was like, oh, I'm still in the car. She was like, oh, my bad, sweetie, I didn't know that you were still in the car or whatever. She was like, you good or whatever, right? So she drives off. So I was still in the car waiting for parking, right? Another black lady come, and she like got out the car or whatever, and I did the same thing. I was like, oh, I'm still in my car, I'm just waiting for parking. Well, why are you on this side? Like, I don't know. Her you could tell she hated her job. You could tell she hated her job, or like, I don't know. But it's like, this is like people who don't like people but choose to work in customer service. Like, this is like people who could be a nurse. Like, you don't like fucking helping people, but you work in that type of field. Like, you can always tell who got the spirit to work in certain places and who don't. You could tell who there for just a check and who was there because that's something that they actually love to do. And trust me, I've experienced it in the hospital. Like, you can literally tell, like, people who were born to, like, care for people versus people who just, you know what I'm saying, can't wait to have a sense of, like, a dictatorship or control over people. It's so crazy because it's just like, yeah. Anywho, collective. But with this regret here, what does it say? I know that I cannot change the past. And like I said, it's going to be some people that's going to be like, damn, like, listen, when it comes to your purpose and your goals, if all you do is when God give you them visions and he bring people into your life that reiterates what you know you want to do, you could be a funny ass person. Somebody could be like, man, you always, you know what I'm saying? You could have thought like, oh, I could be a comedian. And then Big G would send people into your life. Hold on, y'all. That will reiterate that for you. Like, you funny, you should be a comedian. Like, oh, you. If you don't listen to the visions, he gonna bring people in that's going to speak that life into you. And if you keep ignoring it, you're going to look up and you're going to see somebody else doing it. Somebody who did have the courage to step out into their purpose. People feel as though, like, when it comes to you trying to do things that you feel like you were gifted to do, that is just going to work the first time. For some people, it may happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may take practice. I'm hearing J. Cole is beauty in the struggle, nigga. Beauty. Beauty. Okay? So all that glitters is not gold. I feel like this is somebody in your life that could be like, again, with this 16 breaking down to a 7, it made me think of the 7 of Swords. This is somebody who would smile in your motherfucking face and be doing some shit in the background to try and prevent things from you, from you. Like, it's so weird. Because again, Big G sees all of that shit. Like, you mean to tell me you just smiled in my child's face and you said that you was going to do this and do that, and then you went and turned your back on them and tried to sabotage them? Like, okay. It gives that type of energy here. So in this season, collective, be very discerning. Like I said, everything is energy. Everything is energy here. So if you energetically feel, I don't care how big their fucking smile is on their face and how much they're like, oh yeah, I could do this and this and that and that. See if, first off, see if they have done it for themselves. Because people will paint you a fucking dream. Okay? But secondly, it's like, be aware, because there's a lot of purple here. Look. Listen to your intuition. There's a lot of purple here. Okay? So when it comes to your intuition, if your spirit is off when it comes to certain people, listen to that shit. Because sometimes, like, this gives me an energy too. It may be just like a sidebar or something. But like for my masculines, because I know I have a lot of masculines that watch me. But this is like you dating, and this can go for the feminines as well, you know? But this is like you dating somebody who got like all the fancy things, is well put together and things like that. And then like you really get to know them and you see that they really don't have anything else going for themselves outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bank off of looking very shiny. They're like the chocolate coins. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking gold coins, but you take the wrapper off and it's just fucking chocolate. It ain't real gold. It's giving that. Okay, St. Patrick's Day is coming to mind. Y'all about to be really lucky, okay? Somebody's name could be Patrick. Speaking of SpongeBob, right? Hell, this could be your own best friend. Now that I think about it, speaking of SpongeBob and Patrick, like, this can be your own best friend that could feel, you know, that could be shady towards you. Listen, been there, done that. Like, don't put shit past nobody. Okay? Always pray on it, for real. Regeneration, okay? I'm hearing it's a minor setback for a major comeback. So whatever situation that you could find yourself in right now, it's more is about to come. Because with this 46 breaking down to a 10, like the end of a rough cycle is finna come to a close, collective. It's really about to come to a close, because this is going to be like people, because especially with all that glitters, right? Again, these are people that could portray their lives to be or look a certain type of way, and it's really not that. That's why, you know, don't ever feel some type of way. I know we live in a social media world, or we're like, you know, we have access to seeing people's lives or whatever they choose to show or whatever. But like, sometimes, my thing is just don't feel a certain type of way about anybody else's life because you never really know like what's going on in the background that they're not showing you in order to distract you with all the fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've known people who, like, you would think they got it like that, but yeah. So don't get too wrapped up in seeing how other people live their life. You know what I'm saying? What's destined for you will be destined for you in time. You know what I'm saying? With hard work. That's how shit it stays long term. You know what I'm saying? When you work hard for shit. Cause yeah, look at that. Blessed. I'm hearing you're blessed in the city. Here we go. Oh, I'm also hearing God's got a blessing with your name on it. No, I'm just playing. No, but for real though, he do. I'm telling you, I love my people. We really do be putting the lorries on shit. Okay? But you blessed, collective. Even if it don't look that way to other people, you are. Even if you feel like whatever situation that you could be currently finding yourself in, like find the blessings in the small things. You woke up this morning, okay? Yeah, you're going to be connected to people that have the same type of soul as you. But for real, like you woke up this morning, you got breath in your body, you're able to walk, you're able to talk. You know what I'm saying? You're able to see. So to the sea here, somebody, I'm hearing prepared to be sick of me, okay? Somebody can get seasick, all right? I don't know, somebody could be pregnant, is what I'm getting to, okay? But also, too, I feel like it's just go with the flow, collective. Go with the flow. When it comes to the plan that Big G has for you, okay? When it comes to love, you're gonna have to listen. The people you deal with, you're gonna have to have some type of hindsight of like where this shit is going. Okay, I'm not saying just go with the flow with every fucking thing. Okay, if you know you want to have kids, you know you want to get married, you know you really want that type of partnership. Listen, you're going to find somebody who's on the same type of time that you are on. Same type of time. It's not like, oh, let's go with the flow, because you're going to end up looking up 10 fucking years later or whatever, still going with the flow. And ain't shit flow nowhere. Speaking of flow, yeah, somebody could have missed their period, okay? I don't know. That could be a confirmation for someone. But I'm also thinking of Floetry. Ain't they the ones that sing, all you gotta do is say yes. Open, yeah, they do. Let me address you, baby. I'm about to let you know you make me so. Okay? Somebody want to marry you. They just like, say yes. Just say yes. Also, to a sexual energy that's coming out here. Because don't Little Corey, I think that's his name, Little Corey got a song. Say yes, say yes, say yes, girl. I'ma leave your body screaming. Okay. Listen. Look what the fuck come out, family. I'm trying to tell you, collective. Blood ties, inner circle, okay? This definitely could be a family member. And even too, like soulmates don't always have to be on the aspect of love, right? It could be your friends too. Some of y'all got friends what do they, what's that expression? Blood ain't thicker than water. Okay, but I feel like you got more friends around you that ride for you, support you, love you, and shit like that more than your own family does. You know what I'm saying? Your friends are more accepting of you than your own damn family. And also, but I see that both ways too. Like maybe, y'all have some friends that y'all could have considered family, but like the love, the support, the shit, all of that's not there. Like, because it says inner circle as well. But listen, collective. Yeah, paranoid. Whoever did something to you, they're not going to be able to get the fuck away from it. Okay, they scared. They feel like everything bad happening to their life is like the first thing they think of is whatever the fuck they done did to you. So this could be a family member that could be trying to be overly nice to you, overly supporting towards you, overly more than they usually have been, and you're like, what's this for? What's this about? It's because somebody know they fucked up when it came to you, and spirit is on their ass. Hey Zion, I didn't even see you. Hey Z, spirit is on their ass. They ain't got no whip. In and out of jobs. Don't got nowhere safe to lay their head at. Like shit is on the brinks. Like with whoever this person is. The Bronx can be significant. New York City. Okay. It says cautious, insecure, guarded. You got a motherfucker that's scared to even be around you. Like they just feel like you probably can pick up. Some of y'all can be very spiritual, okay? But somebody feels like you can pick up on their energy as far as like something is off with them when it comes to you. And that's just something God blessed you with, the gift of discernment. You know what I'm saying? Once you tapped into yourself and once you recognized energies, it became very easy for you to know when something is off with either your energy or somebody else's. That's why you gotta know yourself. Don't rely on other people to dictate how you know yourself. You figure out how to know yourself. Because then other energies around you will make so much more sense when you know you. Instead of listening to how other people feel like you are. When you take on so much of how other people and dictate who you are, you don't be fucking knowing. You be so easily like influenced by what everybody else is saying instead of being like, nah, I know me. I know what I'm feeling. I know this don't feel like me. And I'm telling you, you're gonna come across people who gonna know you just like you know yourself. So these are the type of people, this soulmate energy, when shit come up or whatever, it's like, yeah, nah, that don't even sound like collective. I ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying? People trying to do shit in the background to keep people away from you, to stop opportunities from coming your way. The people that are a part of your soul family are going to know something off. Something is off. You being authentically yourself vindicates you every time, collective. It vindicates you. So don't try and be nobody else. Because when you try and be so many damn personalities, you ain't gonna have nobody to dictate for you. I'm hearing integrity. Like your sense of integrity is very airtight. Okay. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Whoever this person is, they're not going to express or show, whatever it is that they got going on in the background, because they've already portrayed themselves to be like, I can't be touched, right? They got this type of energy. I can't be touched. It can never be me. Oh, but baby, when it is collective, why it's making me think of on Friday when he was like, uh he was like, what did he say? When he here, I'll be quiet, but when he leave, I'll be talking again. Lord, you had somebody that was talking behind your back. You know what I'm saying? They like to talk about people and whatever the fuck they got going on and things and shit like that. But when it comes to the shit that they got going on, they want to be on mute. They like, I don't want to give nobody the chance to be talking about me how I be talking about other people. And it's like, that's cool because Big G sees it and he gonna make sure of it that whatever he got planned. Because, oh yeah, listen, tension and consequences, okay? Somebody can get a lot of headaches, is what I'm getting here. It says stressed out, migraines, worry. It ain't gonna be, listen, bad choices, gains, mixed signals. I seen these two cards when I was pre-shuffling, and the fact that they came out is crazy. Because listen, while they end up being in their struggling season, oh, Zion, he said with Big Smoke. What's his name? Big Worm. There we go, Big Worm. Ah. But listen, you going through a glow up collective. Little do you know, like the reason why, like what does it say? You're regenerating. Okay. You the old you has died. Okay. You could have been, or you could still be in the midst of being under construction. Okay. Somebody can work in construction. And during that season of certain foundations that you had and friendships and relationships and jobs, all that shit crumbling down, it was in those moments where you really seen who was really for you, who wanted to see you win and come out of that. It exposed a lot of people. I hope you were paying attention, or I hope you are paying attention right now. Because when Big G does certain things in our life, it's not to hurt you, it's to help you. It's all in how you maneuver through those hard times. That, for one, show your character, shows your heart, and it shows how bad you want something here. Because with perseverance here, like, you want this shit. And you have shown Big G plenty of times that you have survived some tower moments. But with all that glitters, it's like new level, different devil. But also new level, different angels as well. For real. Okay, it says new opportunities, new careers, successful business. Like, I'm trying to say, I don't know why. Somebody's favorite color could be pink. It's making me think of, remember that girl that had the pink dressing or pink mayonnaise? What was it? Pink ketchup? I don't know what it was. A tartar sauce? I don't know. But it made me think of, I don't know too much about her story, but I do remember like she had some backlash in regards to it. And then, everybody was talking all this shit about her product, and then she had to revise something, and then her shit ended up like on the shelves. It was, like I said, like it's giving a major, like a minor setback for a major comeback. And with regret here and consequences, it's because people made the bad choice of like talking down on you at your lowest moments. Um, they're not gonna be able to. Uh, they're not gonna be able to benefit from you when this success comes in. It's like you snooze, you lose. That's the energy that this is given. And it's gonna stress some people out. They may come and be like, "Oh, I'm stressed out. I got this going on. This, uh, that's just not my problem. Not my problem. Bitches talking shit. It's not my problem. It ain't your problem no more. Had these people been there for you when you were at your lowest, it's given like treat the janitor the same way that you would treat the CEO. When you strip away the titles, the fancy shit, and all this, we are all human beings. We all bleed the same goddamn color blood. Okay? It's the added shit on that tend to make some people acquire a certain type of personality about themselves that's sometimes truly not them. So now, you know what I'm saying? Because these people have put their foot in their mouth when it came to you, now they're worried because they're like, damn, the tables have turned, okay? It's funny how the tables turn. Don't come knocking at my door. It's like, yeah, don't come calling me. What Erica say? You better call on Tyra. Call him. Cause you can't use my phone, motherfucker. Okay, you paying for his shit, his cousin shit, all this shit. Okay, but when you didn't have the funds, who was paying for you, collective? Who was paying for you? Somebody's name could be Erica. Lord. Some of you guys could be content creators too. You could have like a ring light. You could be getting into like beauty, makeup, something that you're really good at. It's like show your damn talents, collective. The world needs to see it. You have blessed hands, like, or you do something really good to where like by you having the courage to show your work is going to bring more work in. I promise you that. Because like I said, it's a frequency thing. What you put out is what you get back. Ain't nobody gonna know what you do if you don't show them what you do. You know what I'm saying? And the consequences of that is like I said, you look up and you see somebody else doing, you had a certain idea in your head, and then you look up and you see somebody else use that same idea. And it's like, damn, I thought about that shit. I should have acted on it. It's like, if you don't, what one won't do, another will. And I feel like that's with love too here. With blessed and soulmate coming after each other, you're going to have somebody who's very reliant on Big G as well. Like, I feel like Big G going to be the center of y'all relationship. It's like that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to be the type of person that's been to this is somebody who vents to him when it comes to things. This is not somebody who's going to involve their family and shit like that. And oh Lord, that just gave me a flashback. Oh shit. Ooh, saying that made me feel away. Oh, wee. Because I know how uncomfortable that shit is. When family is so heavily involved in y'all relationship, it makes it makes it be an uncomfortable environment. It really does. Ooh, Anywho. Chill. Let me get out of that. But yeah. And the thing is, it's like whoever these people are that is trying to create issues in your life, it's because like they don't know how to bring into fruition what they want to do in life. So they would rather, instead of them looking at within themselves and figure out what the fuck is going on within me as to why I'm not able to put forth a plan towards doing what I want to do. It could somebody compares themselves to you a lot. Like a lot. They would rather sabotage. This is somebody that would like sabotage someone else's, because somebody they're in a competition, they're in a race. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who is so much worried about like what you got going on in your lane. Y'all could be in two different lanes. They're so worried about what's going on in your lane that they spend majority of their time during this race that they have accumulated or have that they have in their mind, trying to sabotage you, to where they're not even focused on like how they can win in their own lane. It's so freaking weird. And whatever it is that they're doing, the shit is blocked. It's all it's doing is boomeranging right back to their ass, to the original person that put that shit out. Like, Lord. So this is somebody who did not think before they acted when it came to you. Because collective, listen, you are heavily protected. If you had some people here in the physical that loved you the fuck down while they were here, don't ever get it twisted and think that they ain't going, they don't still love you in the spiritual. I'm hearing I ride for my niggas. It could be your dog. Like, that's my dog. That's my dog. It's like, listen. They just have a better sense of access, energetic wise, in the spiritual than they had down here. So you don't think they're gonna not go to bat for you? Come on. Come on. Is listen, and even too with spirituality, okay? Just as it's consequences when you do fucked up shit here in the physical, you go to jail, you get, I don't know, you risk your life, you, whatever the case may be, that whoever is tied into shit like that, there's consequences in the spiritual realm as too. We got to follow laws here, and we have to follow spiritual laws as well. And that's what some people don't understand. And that's what some people just don't understand. Just because it's not tangible, you don't see it happening, you wishing it, you casting it, whatever the case may be, because our words are spells, okay? Our words are spells. It does not mean that you don't have the possibility of being touched still. Okay, blocked. It says moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. Yeah, I'm trying to say. Holy. Some of y'all gonna get to the point with this glow up. I'm telling you, it's gonna be people trying to ring your line that ain't never checked up on you, seen how you was doing. None of that shit. Inviting you places. It's just like, damn, where y'all niggas been at? Like, I ain't heard from you since Biggie died. Like, what? Like, what's going on? You want to invite me where? You want me to go? Oh. It's like, it's giving all of a sudden. That's what this is giving. Because you wasn't on these people's radar before. Before you got to where you at, or before you are about to get to where you at. Use that discernment, child. It says trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. It's like, yeah, these people they're gonna have to stay where they was at. They can't just try and enter your life and feel like they about to just have a free pass into skipping the work that they need to do to get to where they trying to go. It's like now all of a sudden motherfuckers want to ride your coattail. Nah. Nah. Hell no. And don't let people, because it's making me think of Plies when he was like, because listen, these are the type of people that want to start an argument with you. They want to stress you out. They want to try and make you feel regretful for not helping them with them coming to you with their fucking sob story and shit like that. What Plies say? He said, "You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad?" Yeah, hell no. Hell no. And that's the thing with people to understand. Had these people treated you right with the type of heart that you have, you would not have had no issue putting them in position to win based off of how your heart is set up. The same, and this is how Big G would do it. It's like the same people that hated on you, didn't want to show up for you, and all this shit would have been the door for them. You, like I said, what is the Krusty Krab without SpongeBob? You tell me, because if they left it up to Squidward ass, wouldn't nobody be coming in that motherfucker. Okay? So look. We've all been there. Been to places where the people attitude is fucked up and it's like, yep, you do not have to worry about me. I will not be here. And in the same breath, there's been places where I've traveled farther than places. Listen, I love Simply Salad, right? I love Simply Salad. I will pass through 2, 3, whatever Simply Salads to go the distance to a certain one because the worker was cool. I've done this shit plenty of times with other places too. You about to have people in your life that is literally going to go the distance for you because they simply love what you do. They love your work, and they know that. I don't know why I'm hearing quality over quantity. This can be someone or some people that they don't really attach themselves with a lot of people, but the people that they do have in their life are key players. Okay? Like, and you just so happen to have the motherfucking Willy Wonka gold ticket towards entering people's lives that are like that. Simply because I'm hearing you're golden. What song is that? Is it Lucky Day? Wait, who sings that? He be like, you're golden. Z, who is that? Golden. Golden. You can have like a golden type of summertime is coming up. So I don't know, you can have like a golden type of skin tone or something like that, or like golden hair. Some of y'all could be thinking about wanting to dye your hair like a blonde or something, like honey blonde. Because I mean, y'all are going through a glow up, so like some of y'all could be changing your look up. Okay. It made me think of like, I remember when I was in a relationship and I've been wanting to get locks, right? But the person I was like, that's ugly. I was just like, but Child, when I got that, I was like, fuck that, I'm finna get my locks. And I can't even count on my finger and my damn toes how many times I always get complimented on my hair. And it's so funny because I feel like this is the most me I ever felt getting locks. And then some of y'all really could be spiritual because Raven Simone just started her lock journey too. And I was looking at the comments and they were like, there was like, I love your authenticity. There was like, you, who said it? I think it was Lady London. Yeah, I think it was it. Maybe it wasn't her. It was somebody else. I don't know why I think it was her. But somebody was just like, this is more you. Okay? Like some of y'all could be stepping away from shit, how you dress or certain hairstyles or the places you're used that you were at because of the people you're connected to, whatever. And you're simply just basking in your own truth of what you want to do. It doesn't seem forced, it doesn't seem rehearsed. It feels like you. Okay, clingy in the reverse is like, yeah, I don't feel like you want, what does it say? Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. I'm telling you, the old you has died. Like you're not clinging to how you used to operate when it came to listening to everybody else but yourself. Because there's consequences to that too. You end up years down the line looking up and being like, damn, this is not the life I want to live. You don't want to be on your last days like, I wish I should have did more. I remember I was scrolling on Instagram or something. I don't know if it was Cat Williams or I don't know. It was somebody, child. But they was like, live every day as if it's your last. Would you be satisfied with your life if tomorrow was the last day? And I was like, damn, that is something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop waiting for you to wait for everybody else to want to go to that place. Go by yourself. Go. You know what I'm saying? Do that thing. Book that trip. Do it. Because the more you be waiting on everybody else, the more it sets you back from doing what you want to do. Okay? Because some people, again, like, they be trapped in the boxes that other people have set out for them. And they end up feeling like, well, I have no option. You know what I'm saying? Because they are so affected by what other people may think. Because they gave them too much fucking power over them. You feel like you stuck and it's like, no. All you got to do is release those fucks you give. When it comes, like, what you holding on to them for, collective? Release them. For real. That type of shit, you gonna end up stressing your own self out, giving your own self headaches because you feel like you gotta uphold to a standard that other motherfuckers set for you. Hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the no. Okay. But with this saying unforgiveness here, like some people, I don't know, you could, if you're part of like the spiritual community of like other whimsical shit that's like, because there's good and bad to everything. Okay? There's good and bad to everything. But with this unforgiveness here, this is like somebody who like will put you in a fucking jar. Okay? If you know, you know. This is that type of person that will fucking like freeze your ass. Like freeze opportunities from coming in, your emotion, all type of shit. And it's just, listen, you about to have the last laugh here. Because clearly Big G is going to show this person or these people, like, that shit don't work with the type of spirit that you got, collective. With your ancestors backing you and fighting spiritual battles that you have no knowledge of, it don't work. And with me getting that Aaliyah song, if at first shit don't succeed, like this is somebody who's been doing this, trying it over and over again. And maybe at some point it could have worked. You know what I'm saying? When your spirit, when your soul was fragile, and you got into those certain type of situations and it made you feel like, damn, I'm never going to get to where I'm going to get. That's what they wanted. They wanted to, it's like, you know what I'm saying? People be wanting certain shit to happen into your life so you can start to agree with the devil. But when you able to laugh through that shit and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all have grown to a point to where you done been through that shit and now you can laugh about it like, damn, remember that time? That shit was crazy. But look at me now. I'm getting paper. Some of y'all money finna go up too. Okay? It says happiness, joy, healing. You healed. You healed. And that's what shows your heart space, collective, because when fucked up shit happen in people's life, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can make you a fucked up person if you allow it to. You know what I'm saying? When you don't want to surrender and you feel like you need to take control over the situation because they hurt you, they did this to you, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you need to take matters into your own hands, there's what? It's consequences to that. But when you hand that shit over and you give it to Big G and be like, listen, this is you listen, you seen what happened. Can you handle that? When he see you operate like that, it's like, okay, I like the way you move. I like the way. I like the way. Okay. And when it comes to people, like don't fight fire with fire. Somebody could be a fire sign. When you see that there are people who have a strong opinion about how you live your life, sometimes you just gotta kill them with kindness. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta laugh at that shit. Like, like I'm glad you feel so strongly about this in regards to me. You know? But that's neither here or there. Sometimes you just gotta, you know. It's making me think of my niece when she was like, Tootie was like, she was like, when we're talking a lot in class, my teacher always say, zip it, lock it, and put it in your pocket, because it's like, yeah, you can keep that one there. You know, some people would just be giving you unsolicited advice when you didn't even ask their ass about the shit. Don't take advice from nobody who's living a life that they don't even want to live. Okay? Narcissists. And it's so crazy. I should have said it. I should have said that shit earlier because I forgot what I was talking about. But it made me think of the Humpty Dumpty song. And it's so crazy. What is it? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king horses and all the king men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. It's like when you reach your highest, collective, it isn't until you have that great fall to where you know, or where you see the type of people that like come to assist you. Or at least fucking try. It's like, again, even me speaking on the Willy Wonka golden ticket, like somebody feel like they were like the golden egg. Okay, somebody can feel like you're the golden child as well, is what I get here too, especially with family here. Like you're favored. Not only are you favored by Big G, but you're favored by like a lot of your family members. And it could be one person or it could be multiple people. You know what I'm saying? That feel a certain type of way about you. They get to talking on your name. You got family members that's defending you. They not letting that shit go on. They checking that shit right at the door. And all that does is reveal how fucked up of a person that they are to even do that to somebody that they blood related to. You see how the enemy exposes themselves by trying to create laughter in regards to your situation? Not everybody is a fucked up person. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Yeah. But the thing is, when you took your fall, collective, you figured out a way on how to healing. You figure out a way on how to heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? You understood that this is not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. One more time. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Now, in regards to what's going to happen to these people, it's going to be for you. Your ancestors is doing that for you. Whatever that is. Okay, let's see. What's blocking these people? Because I'm telling you, like, this is somebody who felt like they wanted to be on top of something. Why? Somebody could have wanted to model or something. It made me think of, you know, the song on America's Next Top Model where she was like, "You want to be on top?" You know the controversy that came out with that shit. Okay. Somebody could have always felt like this towards you. If it could be a family member that could have always felt this way towards you for years. But the minute like they were in a position of feeling like they can step on you is when like they took things to a level that they about to be humbled for. Like, you could have been somebody, yeah, love sucks. They love life can suck. They marriage can suck. Like, yeah. Shit, it's my Megan, God rest her soul. I've been seeing a lot of bees lately. Every time I'd be like, "Hey, Megs." But Megs used to, and I know she's one of like those type of ancestors or like spirit guides that be around me. Because every time I used to see Meg, she'd be like, "Hey, Angel." But when shit used to happen, she'd be like, "Yep, sucks to suck." It sucks to suck when it comes to whoever these people are. Because it's like they have such a like, I'm greater, I'm better than you type of energy. But when you get to, you know, talking about the things that's fucked up regarding them and their love life, their this, whatever the case may be, they're very fragile about those things. But they don't take in consideration of how other people are fragile in regards to the things that they go through. That's what I'm saying. Like, you about to get the last laugh here, collective. You about to get the last laugh. Like, somebody, I don't know why, I just feel like somebody just feels like, I don't know why I feel like somebody just want to see you cry. I don't like that. And it irritates someone too at the fact that even when you go through what you go through, you still have a reason to smile. And that's why you continue to be blessed, collective, because despite your circumstances, it's not as if you project that energy onto someone else so they can feel the same way as well. even with the Tyra Banks shit that's going on, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have, there's a lot of mixed reviews in regards to it, right? But I honestly feel like that was Tyra's moment to change the trajectory on how people were treated in the fashion business. But no, you wanted to prepare these girls for how she allowed other people to treat her in the business. But it's like you made a name of yourself. So just because you went through it, why the fuck would you want other people to experience going through that type of shit as well? It's like that was your moment to change the trajectory and you fumbled. But I guess it's neither here or there, right? Neither here or there. The damage is already done. Just like when it comes to these people, the damage is already done as far as whatever type of damage that they chose to cause into your life. Okay? Mixed signals. It says you don't let others know you are interested, flirt, and be approachable. Okay? What I get with that is you could be somebody that's mixed as well, okay? But with the type of personality or the energy that I feel like you have here, like you confuse people. Collective. Some of you guys can have like a resting bitch face. When it comes to love, you can have like a really salty ex, okay, that could have done something to try and prevent other people from, dating you, causing other people to have mixed signals towards you. I get that heavily as well. But it's so crazy. I get somebody could be DL, okay? That just came to mind because as I'm looking at suffering in silence, it says unspoken desires, and instantly made me feel like somebody. And don't think this shit don't go on because like I've experienced this in the past too. But like this is like somebody who is not even just speaking on being gay, right? This is somebody who is not able to live in their truth. You could have had an ex that could have been DL. You could have been the girlfriend to cover up the aspect of them being DL. Right? But when it comes to unspoken desires, this is like shit that they desire to do, what they want to do, but they can't speak on it. So they suffering because they're tying themselves to someone who they really don't want to be, but it looks good on fucking paper or it looks good to their family. But they have real feelings for the same sex. So when it comes to broken dreams, like what they want is to be comfortable, living that certain type of life. This is not for everybody. I feel like this is for a small amount of people. But they can't. They can't. So even with mixed signals here too, it's like they may show interest in the opposite sex, but they're looking for a dummy. They're looking for somebody who child. They're looking for a dummy. They're looking for somebody who ain't gonna notice or that's what they like, but then sit up and treat them a certain type of way because that's not really where they want to be at. But then this person has, whoever this person is, they have like a narcissistic aspect to them because Lord. They This is like somebody that talks about people that are comfortable doing and living the way that they like to live, but the whole time they're uncomfortable doing and living the way that they want to live. Somebody's sister can know about this, because as I'm looking at narcissist, sis is in the word. Somebody's sister can know about this. They could have disclosed this to a sister. But this is somebody, I mean, because mixed signals came out here twice. Mixed signals and mixed signals. But it's under consequences. Like somebody just knows, like, you know, this getting out is going to cause some people to feel a certain type of way, specifically family. So with paranoid here, it's a lot with that. I can't even get into. Oh Lord. Because insecure, guarded, like whoever they're with. And that's that narcissistic shit. Like, they could... This is like somebody, again, that wants to be with the same sex, but they will make whoever the opposite sex is feel a certain type of way, make them feel insecure because they're giving them mixed signals. Because that's not where they want to fucking be at. So it's like... This is somebody who could be real guarded when it comes to things. Or like... You know, make the other person feel like they're not all the way there, because they're clearly not. Okay? Clearly not. And it stresses them out, because this whole act of pretending is like... This is like somebody playing with somebody's feelings. Like, if you don't want to be with the opposite sex, then release them. Let them go. Don't get somebody emotionally attached to your ass if that's not even really your cup of tea. What you want, what you want. So for somebody playing with somebody's feelings like this, yeah, the ancestors of whoever the other person is, don't play about them. So it's like, that shit gonna come out sooner or later. However that shit come out. Because it's causing somebody to like have their radar on, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could peep some shit, walk in on some shit. I don't know, but it's only so much of mixed signals a motherfucker gonna take until they start investigating. Okay? So that's that. It's like, oh, this is why you've been guarded. This is why you didn't make me feel a certain type of way. Like, yeah, something is too risky here. Okay? And the thing is, outside of that situation, whoever this person or these people are that intentionally did things to stop the blessings that's going to come into your life, they knew that this was a risk that they should not have never taken. But they didn't care. Like, this is somebody who did not care at the expense of even themselves. As long as it touched you, as long as it hindered you, they thought about themselves last, or they didn't think about themselves at all. It says you feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking, okay? Yeah, all that did was open up the door for Big G to see how this person's heart is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that feeling you get when you know something is risky is your intuition telling you don't do it. Don't do it. But because of how somebody felt so much envy or jealousy or whatever towards you, they did not care. They didn't care. So this is why your ancestors wanted in blood, because it's like, oh, you didn't give a fuck. You just flat out didn't give a fuck. If it hurt you, as long as it hurt, as long as it hurt collective. Got it. Okay. Somebody here could like to surf. Sex only. Either you or your partner only want sex, except that it's okay, or reach for more. Yeah, somebody in the love department could have been playing with your feelings too. And you want to see, you see how the consequences of this plays out. You were somebody very influential in someone's life, but they vouched to go towards people where it was all glitter, all and all that glitters is in gold because it looked better. Somebody had more shinier things than you, this, that, whatever. But the heart spaces was it was completely different. So whereas this person could have played on your top when it came to just only wanting to use you for sex, the person that was all glitter, that wasn't gold, the one that they actually really liked, only used them for the shit that they wanted from them, whether it been just sex, whether it been just money, whether it been just anything that could have benefited their ass. Because they already not real. So they going to play, look the part, give them what they want in order for them to get what they want. And it does not go deeper than that. Very transactional. Whole time this person was giving you mixed signals. But the consequence, like I said, of that is dealing with those type of people that just stress them the hell out. They go to that person when they need a bill paid, when this, when that, whatever. It's very transactional. It's like, well, I'm fucking you, so like, you can't handle this, you can't buy me this, you can't do that. It's like, oh Lord. And whoever this person is, like, they suffering in silence because it's like, they fumbled you. Somebody they could have really had a family with. Whole time they want to go with the flow when it comes to you, but they want to go above and beyond when it comes to another motherfucker. And once you done glowed up on their ass, they gonna want to come back. Once you got these opportunities rolling in, now they gonna want to come back. Now they're gonna want to be serious. Now they're gonna want something. No. Be aware of the way in which people that you have, because let them regret you, collective. You gonna regret the day that you left me. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah. Let them regret you. Because I guarantee you, this person or these people, they knew the first time, but they were still willing to take the risk. They knew exactly who you were. They felt it on the soul level. Seeking perfection. Yeah. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-have and deal breakers that matter. I'm telling you, like, this is like some of you guys can like antiques, okay? You can like old things. Like maybe you don't really like shiny, super whatever. Like you like things that maybe you can like thrift shops and shit like that. You find beauty in worn out things. Things that got a story, got some stories behind it, got some depth behind it. What I was looking at something. I was listening to something. It was something as far as was it the Statue of Liberty where there's a crack in the bell, or it's something like that, but it makes it unique. Like this, whoever this person is that now they're getting a taste of their own medicine, this could be somebody who is used to like the baddie aesthetic of a woman, you know, or Himothy when it comes to the male version, right? Got the nice this, that, whoop, 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 or whatever, but interior wise, is Pimp My Ride. The shit, you can't even drive it off the motherfucking lot. It's giving that. Like, you may not be somebody that got the goddamn bust downs and this, but I don't know. It's just, it's a different aesthetic I get here in the love department. Yeah. This is like somebody that's like, I don't know, they dealt with somebody who could have been very attractive, but baby, that temper, that shit, or whatever, it was risky. It's like somebody temper is real bad. Like, soon as you say no, you're not able to, then they feel used. Like, oh, you just wanted to have sex with me, but you can't buy me this, you can't do that, and then next thing you know, you wake up and all your shit is on flats. Like, it's some shit like that. Like, somebody took the risk. They was like, it looked good, shit. Self-negligence. Okay, this card ain't even supposed to be up in here. Boundaries. Listen, some people didn't even think, because this is two different decks. But listen, it says disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. Yep. I feel like some people crossed boundaries when it came to you. And it was hella disrespectful in regards to the type of person that you are, collective. Whew. What other cards is up in here? Hold on. Let me just double check. I got a feeling. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Yeah, collective. Once you started to show that you knew how to defend yourself out here in the physical, it was merely a reflection of your ancestors backing you up on that shit. Like, I'm telling you, if you do the footwork down here, it's going to reflect in your physical. I mean, in your spiritual. Once you got fed up of people trying to dictate, like I said earlier, how you should live your life. You notice how the tower moment started to happen? But the beautiful thing about tower moments, collective, is that even though it's a sense of destruction and shit starts to hit the fan and it exposes people and shit like that, it was never built on a solid foundation. That's why it had to come crashing down. But the beauty in it is the fact that you end up having more room to build some sturdy shit now that the faulty shit is out. Abdullah, yes, I do readings. If you want a reading, you can email me at sacredsag2021@gmail.com. Yes, I do. Zion, do you mind putting that email in? I think Tana is asleep. Sacred Sag, SACRED SAG 2021@gmail.com. But yeah, somebody wanted somebody where they came batteries included with this seeking perfection here. And that's the thing too. Some of y'all I'm getting to, some of y'all could be in like families where the way you live your life is totally different from how everybody else lived their life. So like it could be a family image somebody wants to uphold, and you could be that one black sheep that want to do something else. And just people are just not accepting of you wanting to do something else other than everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is like people, like your whole family are lawyers or work in the medical field, and you want to be an artist. And they're just like, what the fuck are you doing? And you like, what the fuck I want to do? And the way in which somebody here could be trying to control your life is like, yeah, say if you did want to be a lawyer, you did want to be a doctor, whatever, they would have fully funded all of that shit. But being that you don't want to follow in the shoes that they want you to follow in, they cut you off financially. They're like, okay, yeah, you want to do this? Well, you're going to have to figure out how to do it yourself. And this is like you becoming some big time hot shot or whatever the case may be. You prove these people wrong, and you got there without their fucking funky ass $40. Okay? Procrastinate, burn out. It's going to take a lot of work though, collective. Don't procrastinate on it. But also don't burn yourself out. Have an even balance as far as you taking the necessary breaks that you need to go towards these dreams and these goals. Listen to your body. Because ain't shit gonna be able to get done if you burnt out. Okay? But at the same time, if you keep procrastinating, won't shit get done. Alright? It says procrastinate. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. When it comes to love, whoever this person was, where it probably was just like sex only, and maybe the person that could have been the glitz and the glam or whatever, they actually want a relationship with them. Again, they knew who you were to them, but they procrastinated with you. I don't know if this is somebody that felt like you was just gonna be there when they were ready to finally settle down once they didn't have fun with all the goddamn Malibu Barbies, but like, I don't feel like you stuck around. This person like stressed you out, so you creating boundaries was like, yeah, no. This is the line that I had set as far as whatever it was, a time frame, a incident, it's going to be a one more time, this, and whatever it was, they crossed that. And it was like, all right. All right. Because it says on burned out, it says you feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Yeah, because you didn't want to settling is at the bottom of the deck. You didn't want to settle towards feeling like you gotta deal with somebody. Listen, with mixed signals, if it's not a clear yes, it's clearly a no. I need a clear yes. Shit. Okay, it says don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. You know what I'm saying? We all got itches that need to be scratched when it comes to sex only, okay? But if that's all it is, and you want to have a family with someone, and you want to have someone that, you know, is your soulmate and all of that, then just because you can get that whenever you want it, it's very rare for you to find someone where you can get that and what you actually really want. On the rail. On I'm the real. Okay. Yeah, look at that marriage at the bottom of the deck. It's like by the time it's so crazy because by the time, collective, this person is done playing these games. Because I'm hearing Summer Walker. Why you playing games, playing games? You say you want me, it ain't no thing. You acting kinda shady, ain't even calling me baby. You know. By the time they done playing games and they like, all right, I'm done fucking around. I guess I'll settle down. They gonna end up having to settle for some way other type shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they could have had a family with you, they gonna be the stepdaddy, stepmama of the year, or whatever. You know, they're gonna have to take on somebody else's. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be totally different from how they pictured them wanting something with someone. Because with the controls, surrender energy here, like this is somebody who like they want to have a family with somebody who don't have kids. They don't mind fucking around with people who got kids, but when it comes to them wanting to start a family, don't come with no kids. Like that's, and the older we get, the more motherfuckers having kids. So it's like good luck with that. Okay. I'm just gonna take 2 from here, okay? Journey and family room. I'm trying to tell you, there's something with family here. Some families just ain't gonna be able to go on this journey that you on, collective, and that's okay. Once you step into your true, authentic self, friends, family, they may not be in agreement of it. But as long as you are in agreement of it, that's all that matters. You about to do something that's really out of this world. Because I'm here, I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. It's something you've been thinking about. Little Einsteins. It's something you've been thinking about, collective. Somebody wants to use you like as their muse. Okay? Like, I don't know if somebody's into painting or you just real easy on the eyes. Somebody could be into photography. But like, you just have a captivating look to you. You never know how opportunity, like especially with you going through this glow up, you never know like how whatever this new you that you're creating that makes you feel more like yourself, you never know how, listen, some people gonna feel like you got pretty privilege or something like that, but that's just the way God made you. You can't help that. It's like, tell them to take that up with him. He was feeling a little too damn good when he made you that day. I wonder what was on the God's mind the day that he made you. It's your time, collective. Go ahead, it's your time, baby. Sitting on top of the world, top of the world. You survive through the night, through the darkest of times. It's only right that you do what you like. Okay, period. Any last words? Any last words? I need to take a freaking ibuprofen for my tooth. Oh, Lord. Sorry, I have to give somebody else a chat. It's so funny how people be in the damn. He said you need to repent from doing something, witchcraft, or I don't know what the hell. What are you doing searching this type of shit? If Why are you on this side of the spectrum? Curiosity killed the cat, I guess. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Okay. You about to have a lot of opportunities of like just love coming in your life, collective. Like your cup is finna over poureth. Okay? Mm-hmm. Somebody's name could start with an A. I see it at the top of the card. But this is coming in from Big G. Like he know what you've been through. He know what you had to go through and withhold. You know, when it came to your feelings, your thoughts, the shit that you could have said that you didn't. And not. Just know that he is very proud of you. He wouldn't be blessing you if he wasn't, okay? Because like I said, it's happening for you, not to you. King of Swords, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Somebody's name can start with a K that I see here. The Big G is moving very strategically, okay? The King of Swords is very smart, very intellectual, and very well thought out, okay? So when it comes to these blessings, he had to have you go through what you had to go through in order to reveal certain people to you, in order to strengthen you in certain areas that you needed to be strengthened in. There was a method for his madness because he's seen how people treated you, the things that they said about you. And it made him so upset to where it was like, all right, bet, let me prepare a table right before your enemies. So you're on track, collective. You're on track to his plan, okay? 8 of Wands, because shit, opportunities, things that you're passionate about, shit is finna move fast for you. So buckle up, okay? Tie your shoestrings. All right, you could be getting some type of communication as well coming in. You could have had 1,000 no's. All you needed was that one yes. And that one yes is gonna put you on the fucking map. What's this 8 of Wands? Ooh, 7 of Cups. You got options. You got options, collective. You get to pick, okay? And it's gonna leave a lot of people confused. Like, how the fuck did collective just go from it's giving rags to riches? It's like, how did collective go from me this to this and this? Because that's how quick Big G can change your life. That's how quick he can do that. That's what they don't understand. You're gonna have a lot of people confused about that. Okay, 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Yep, it's gonna hurt their damn feelings. They're gonna be so much in their head as far as like, oh shit, I really fucked up when it came to collective, because now they're in a better position because I treated them a certain type of way, because I talked about them in this certain type of way, and this, that, and the third. I ain't gonna be able to come back from it. You damn right. 4 of Wands. That's that sturdy foundation. That's that sturdy foundation from the tower moments that these people try to put in your life. Because you went through some heartbreak and pain here. You know what I'm saying? Like, with this, you probably didn't even see who was talking all this shit about you. With the swords is all about communication, thoughts, you know, speaking truth and things of that sort. You got this blindfold on. You didn't even see who it was. But you know who did, though? You know who did? Listen. And it goes to show that you made the right choice when it came to you disconnecting yourself from certain people? Because had you had the right people around you during this time, a motherfucker would have took that blindfold off and told you. But listen, it's about to be an end to all of that shit. Your life is finna transform, collective. I know that's right. I know that's right. All that shit from the past, you letting it go. And you're welcoming in new things, new love, new friends. You letting it go. Them is not your battles anymore. Listen, that battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Okay? Somebody's name could be Yolanda. Somebody's name could be Adam. Certain battles you ain't gotta fight. People being their own raggedy ass self ends up fighting them for you. It made me think of, what's that, what movie was that? When he was like, you raggedy. She said, don't you throw that. With that damn leather vest. We have to get some spirit messages. It says, let go of the old and make way for the new. Exactly. That's that death card energy. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices, okay? Don't let the shit that people has told you in the past resurface when it comes to you finally putting those things into action. Don't let it hinder you, collective. Keep going. Keep going. You're no longer operating in a way that listens to people who don't even want to do anything for themselves to put themselves in a better position. Okay? Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beauty, your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Exactly. Exactly. And that's going to speak louder volumes than anything. We all have weaknesses that can be strengthened. If you want them to be. You can try, you can fail, and you can say, oh, that's the end of that. Right? Or you can look at it and be like, okay, so what other way can I go about achieving this? That's what really shows how much of a beautiful soul that you have, because it's like when it comes to where you're trying to go in this lifetime, collective, having that sense of failure is not an option. It will get you far. Will get you far. Let me get, okay, 2 more and then bottom of the deck. All right. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it, yeah? Because it gets so much better, collective. It gets so much better. Even though it may not look like it may not look like where you want to be at right now, doesn't mean that it's not capable of still being that. Because it makes me think of it's like seasons. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to rain forever. Just as well as it ain't going to just always be sunny. And I was finna say some wild shit. Last time I did that, I was cutting up in the chat. But anywho, you get my drift. Learn to ride the waves of life. Look, what was I talking about? Go with the flow to the sea. Tell me I need to take a trip to the beach. It says, learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to gain? What is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself, okay? And I was speaking on that when it came to the burnt out energy. You know, if you got the energy and the strength to accomplish something today, do just that. You ain't gonna listen. Rome wasn't built in a day. All right, it takes time, but you're gonna get there. Bottom of the deck, you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. What I say? Y'all finna go through that glow up. And then it's gonna be back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. For real, collective, because listen, I feel like you've been going about something the right way. When it came to the things that you went through, your heart space, with how you chose to move forward from it, you being discerning in the necessary people, places, and things that you needed to cut out of your life, and shit is aligning. Shit is really about to align for you, and I'm so proud of you, because I know it's not easy, especially when it comes to like family. You know what I'm saying? People you grew up with, and them having a certain idea of how they feel like your life should be, you know, and you choosing to live your life how you want it to be, just as though they are too. You know, so keep going, keep living. You are needed, okay? And just watch how this shit pan out for you, because it gets better. All right, collective. So if this message resonated with you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.